Lady of the faucet, just get it. Woo!
Woo! Yeah. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. It's R2R. It's R2R. Back to riches. Back to riches. Got my call from the R2R. Farmers going up, Brody, check the chart. In the loops, buying all these plots. Thomas G and Mike got the chat on lock. With a drip and pause. Got these dogs and pigeons from me, I'm ready to score. Got me a bag of the rich and hard, I think I need more. Group got me in the wave, now I'm swimming the shore. Now I'm up to the core. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches.
Yeah, dog. Welcome to R2R live stream number 105. 105. 501 backwards, 105 forwards. All right. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to smash the like button if you're on YouTube. Post a comment, post notifications, subscribe. If you're over on X, aka Twitter, you got to follow there too. You got to retweet. You got to pound the like button. I got a little heart there. Something similar. It's a like, it's a love, right? And get all your hashtags and everything to do with Pulsechain. Let your friend know. Let your grandma know. Let your baby's mama know. Let the mailman know. Let the neighbor know. Man, let the guy at the drive-thru know if you're there early this morning getting some coffee. McDonald's coffee is pretty good. I always get black coffee no matter where I go. Right? I don't do any of that sugar, none of the creamer. I just black coffee. That's my favorite. But McDonald's got some good iced black coffee. I'll tell you that. So does Starbucks. Like I barely started getting into that Starbucks scene where I do like the what is it? The double espresso on ice. Woo! So good. Who do we got here? We got Crypto Pride. Welcome this morning. Thank you for being here, sir. Thank you. We're going to be talking about this Pulsechain project that everybody in R2R VIP group talking about all the time, printing. Before we get into that, let's cover some things that are going on across the map. All right. What's going on, Patrick B? Welcome. Thank you for being here. We're back on schedule tonight at let's say 9 p.m. PST. We'll do the members only live stream. Had birthdays all weekend and illnesses, so we kind of had to take one day off. Good morning, Psycho Crypto 23. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Appreciate you. Member right there. There's a member. Oh, we got another member in the house. What to do, homie? What is going on? Guess who is in the house? So let's take a look across the board when we talk about first thing I want to address. All right, let's go to Richard Hart's Twitter real quick. There is a tweet from Richard Hart, 7 hours ago, something like that, where he says, "I wish Satoshi sent me a postcard at Vitalik. Have you considered sending Ethereum mail?" Now, this comes like days after he had tweeted something in regards to Vitalik sending out mailers, right? Some literature in the mail. He had tagged Vitalik. So I clicked on the link here, and full-blown Richard Hart is like serious about these mailers, right? Direct mail marketing for crypto. I'm like, what? Like, okay. I see the effort he wants the community to put into this, but like, I don't know about this tweet, man. I'm kind of thinking like where he's going, like, all right, bros, you want this stuff to pump? Here, it's all on you. Like, it's in your hands. This is what you can do. But every time I get the mail, even the important mail goes in the trash. If I'm 100% honest with you, even the important mail goes in the trash. The only time I don't throw something in the trash is when it's like from the IRS, when it comes around tax season. all my bills I throw out because it's all automated. I can look at it online. I always click, I want paperless too, by the way. I don't know why they still send it to me, but it all goes in the trash, like literally. Now, if I were to get a piece of mail that said crypto 38% APY, I'm thinking scam. It's going like I wouldn't even go to the website. So I don't know if it's Richard's age or if he really thinks it's like the best way to market, or if he's joking, or is this his way of like saying like, hey guys, I've done everything I can. Here's the best thing you can do. But he was shouting out for Vitalik to do this. I don't see very many people getting this in the mail and going, oh wow, like I got this weird 38% APY, because normal people know that that's like a crazy number in the real world. So you're trying to reach someone in the real world. You're trying to tell them like the too good to be true scenario. Okay, that's the truth. The way too good to be true scenario, they won't understand that the 38% APY is something via blockchain with a token hex that you're not earning 38% on your USD value. And even at that, a 38% APY is like on a humongous long-term stake, right? But he's dead serious. There's donations addressed to this. He shielded it. I don't know. Maybe there's hexicans out there that are hyped up about this. I just don't agree with the snail mail, right? Like, I don't know about that. Like, I will dump that. There is no way I'm getting anything about crypto in the mail or over the phone or in an email going, oh man, like, no, like, Richard's way smarter than that too. So to me, I'm like, is this like a kind of a troll or what's going on? Marketing should not be via snail mail. Yeah, right. It shouldn't be. To me, that's like, excuse me, I don't know, like if homie's dead serious. Like I would never open it. I would never consider it. Not in a million years. I know damn well my parents, my mother-in-law, father-in-law, especially my aunts and uncles, my wife's aunts and uncles, cousins would be like, hell no. Like they know, don't trust that. Like we were getting got back in the day on the penny saver. Do you remember the penny saver? Like the penny saver back in the day, if you remember when it come in the mail, it had some good stuff. But then the penny saver started getting some like scammy opportunities coming through, right? And that was it. That was it, right? And then Craigslist came, a lot of like you can do everything over the internet, right? If you want to sell or give away a cat, like I would go on there as a kid and go on the penny saver and be like, oh, they're giving away a free cat or $25 dog, and it begged my parents to never get it. $20 was too expensive for us back then. We was poor, man. We had to save up to be poor, okay? And yeah, it turned into Craigslist all online. So I don't get it. I don't even open my bills. Everything's on autopay. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Do not open my bills. I throw them in the trash. And I request paperless too. So I don't know how all that's coming about. But let's take a look at the price right now across the board. Pulsechain 4 zeros and a 447. That's 21.4% in the red. Pulsex 4 zeros and a 358. They're getting close to a 1-to-1 parity. This is 18.1% in the red. Still below SAC. Inc. Want to know something that's interesting too? That I was thinking about. I'm going to show you right now. Inc.'s $2.48. All these pumps we had for all these big changes, like the OA address, staking all that hacks for 15 years. Inc. getting cut 20x with the emissions. It just all like boom crashed down. There was a big hype, came on down, and maybe it all is due to the fact that everyone's like not going to be super bullish as far as the sentiment and what they actually do. Everyone on Twitter acts like they're buying Hex and Pulsechain with their life savings, and they have no negative sentiment. They're protecting the foundation of Pulsechain, but then you look and you go, it doesn't add up on what's happening in the chart. People are selling, right? People maybe are really still on that strong speculation that we are just so tied and leveraged on Ethereum that this has to go up so that the SAC funds can come, do something. And that's not guaranteed, right? And I think Richard's showing a lot of frustration, lashing out at Vitalik via Twitter as of late makes me think that he's like, bro, like you got to do something to move the price. I don't know. I can only visually see and speculate that he was going on and on. He's telling them to send out mailers. Now he's saying, well, I'm going to do it if you don't. So we'll see. Let's see. RH hasn't lived in America for 20 years. He's out of touch with today's marketing. Yeah, I would agree. If he's serious about it, which it seems like he is, I don't see that working. I'm sorry. I think he's using the rule of 3 to get the word out for Hex. Possibly, but I don't think the snail mail is the way to go. I don't think it's the way to go. I think that's a waste of money and time, but I could be wrong. Let's take a look at something here. I was going to say it's interesting. Where's the token at? Libra token, right? So everyone out there in crypto is calling this a rug. Why? Because it pumped, it was sniped hard, and it dumped. Want to know the crazy thing about this language that people use, and this is Libra on Solana, this is a presidential meme token, right? CoffeeZilla did an interview with the guy who was responsible for facilitating this whole thing. Is with the price that you see here happened within a 2 days time frame, and they're calling it a rug. Do you see the liquidity here? There's $102 million. Okay. There's 20 million in USDC, and then you got like 78.5 million worth of the Libra tokens. Okay. Now, that's technically 20 million of real money in USDC. The world thinks this is a rug. Okay, I'm getting to my point here. They see the chart, they see the price. To me, I'm like, welcome to cryptos. Like, welcome to crypto, bro. These things, especially meme tokens, go up and they dump. Okay? You got $20 million in liquidity there still. This ain't a rug. This is what cryptocurrency does. Now, with that being said, the normal people, not the advanced users, we're talking people that are like getting into crypto through Solana and they're trying to live the meme token dream and hit a banger, 5, 2x, 10x their money, right? They see this and they think rug. Imagine somebody getting that mailer and seeing this, right? Like we can do the 5-year. Imagine them seeing, will it even stretch out that far? Probably not. We'll have to go to another chart, even go to the 1-year chart. They see charts, well, better yet, because of the fact that this was a sacrifice. We'll stretch this out here, right? Imagine them seeing this freaking chart right here. They're going to think the same thing. They see the same thing as Libra and this. They see another pump and they see a dump. The average person is going to look at this and be like, this was a scam. It rug pulled. They don't look at this $14.2 million liquidity. They don't care who Richard Hart is. They don't even understand that cryptocurrencies, even though Richard Hart on his website talks about the volatility of crypto and how it performs, 95% dips are in the game, all the way up to new all-time highs. It's crazy to me what people from the outside think, right? With the token that they say Rug's got $20 million in liquidity in USDC, the price went up and it went down. It got sniped and people sold, all right? But a real rug is when the liquidity is gone. There isn't even a cent. So they use it in the sense where rug pull is used in the sense where it's like price is down and I lost money. And they want to hold founders responsible. They want to file lawsuits for their losses, you name it. And that's why, the whole game and meme tokens is completely rigged. And everything across the board seems that way too. No one's going to see it any other way. So it's interesting to me, like the thought process of people and what they would think about the charts when they look at our ecosystem and Pulsechain. Just people that don't know that there's 95% dips in the game, that there's volatility in the market, that there's cycles. It's just that's who we're trying to recruit, and that's the volume we're trying to pull. That's the new users we're trying to pull. So they look at those charts, they don't understand it. So when projects like Libra happen, right, they go up and go down, they look at that and they invest, they lose money. And now they know to kind of look at charts, they're going to think like, no, I'm good on that. And they will skip awesome opportunities on utilities or ecosystems like Pulsechain, I'm sure of it, and not understand. But there's like the education out there on what's really going on between memes and regular like platforms and ecosystems like Pulsechain. It's like unless you've been doing this for a while, you wouldn't understand what you're looking at. You would just think this is garbage, right? It's over with. They got rugged. Right? Let's see. If you want to send out mailers, Hex isn't the way to go. Supporting how people onboard money and promoting Coinbase might even be better overall than showcasing Hex and API would be better. If Richard Hart is starting to flip the switch here and go against like his ultimate ethos, starting to pivot, maybe he needs to facilitate some kind of relationship with these, centralized exchanges, right? But then he doesn't want to deal with them because he believes not your keys, not your crypto. And then once they list Hex or Pulsechain, then that leaves the opportunity for futures for people to short your potential cryptocurrencies and really control the price. So I don't know if he would ever do that, but that's a way to get people onboarded. R2R, what is your take on the current price of Bitcoin plus Ethereum? We'll take a look right now what they're looking at. I'm looking across the board, like I'm looking on Twitter and all the chart people. They're talking about the Bitcoin dominance dropping, right? Some people will say below 60, it begins the altcoin season. You'll see BTC dropping more and go into alts. So typically you would see like Bitcoin, let's say it's here, 95,000, maybe teeter tots between 95, 96, 97, 98, even to 100,000, while Ethereum starts to take off to 3,000, 3,200, and then XRP and all the other altcoins start to take off. I see a lot of it's everything is iffy, right? Like nobody knows what, like we're directly correlated with the stock market at this point, right? And what the stock market's doing right now, we go over here, it's going in a major shift between, it's teeter-tottering between good and bad. And, are we gonna bubble? You got to remember the stock market decided to skip a cycle. Okay. Normally the stock market crashes every 8 to 10 years. Okay. Normally that's like the stock market cycle. Like crypto has a 4-year cycle. The markets have always had like an 8 to 10-year cycle. We decided we were going to skip, print money, and inject, more capital and boom the economy and boom the stock market, after, and during the whole COVID incident, and prevent like worldwide collapse and manipulated things. But the markets are closed today. I believe it's, is it President's Day or something like that? The kids are home too. So when that happens, because the bubble is going to happen, it's a cycle in the stock market. I hope it's after the bull run has happened in crypto, because if not, it's going to take us down with it, because Bitcoin's directly tied to the stock market and correlated at this price at this point, and it has been for some time. Welcome to the Octagon, son. Guga, what's up? Thank you for being here. Morning. Did you watch CoffeeZilla video? Yes, I did. I watched that last night, and I thought, I was thinking about, what I was going to be talking about this morning. And I was listening to it, I had never looked at Libra, right? I had only heard about it. I wanted to wash my hands of Solana because recently I was on there making money, had a big win, had a big loss. I'm like, let's just break even and part ways as friends, you know? So I didn't even look over there. I looked it up and I saw liquidity and I saw the price. I go, come on, guys. Imagine being a Hexagon. We've been 95% down for like 2 years. Like you wouldn't make it, bro. And Zenians too. So show them the Zen chart. Exactly. I don't know how these people out there what they expect or what they think is going on, but cryptocurrency has these dips. Okay. And the only person in all of crypto that's transparent about this and talks about it with the people on its hex.com website and tells them this is the way it happens, right? And talks about these dips and the volatility of crypto is Richard Hart, right? So you go to like is Hex a scam or is it? I'll show you right now. And I've looked at this before. Is Hex a bubble? He talks about these dips right here, right? Any price that is set by the open market might correct, even though some prices might rise a lot for a long time. The S&P 500 underlying asset does not have to be a bubble, Ponzi, or pyramid scheme. And he does a much better one. I'll take a look here where he talks about the volatility of cryptocurrencies. And I think it's important, you know. It's very important to know the volatility of cryptocurrency. And look at all this information he has, man. Look at all this information that prepares you for these dips. It lets you know they're coming. So it's not like you were invested in Hex or Pulsechain or anything and didn't know. You had all the information. Could I lose money in Hex? Right? Excuse me. All that. Anyways, you go here and you'll find it. There's no other website or cryptocurrency that gets you prepared for that. So you should know. Volatility is what pays you for when you buy the highest appreciating assets. There you go. That's right on there. Most new people in crypto do not understand what a rug is. They think the words dump and rug are interchangeable. You describe a rug correctly. Liquidity is yanked. Yeah. They think because the price goes down, they got rugged. No, you invested at the top or you lost because you sold. Like Libra this morning was up 73%. Okay, because I think the president tweeted about it. You know, the one that was involved with Libra, 73%. So if you sold anywhere between that 73% mark from where it was, you could have had your money back. But now, you know, people want to sue and like people are not ready for the volatility of cryptocurrency. I'm telling you. What's up, Gugad? Mars up 50%. What's cooking? Mars is a Giga Gem. That's going to be a huge winner that everyone is sleeping on. We'll take a look. Why sniping is not illegal. I mean, sniping is not necessarily insider trading, but they do snipe their own projects to counter people that are out there that are like pro snipers and will yank a bunch of the supply for dirt cheap and dump it on your heads. So they got to counter that, right? I think the best thing to do is maybe like a fair launch distribution like Jack Levin. Maybe not like minting it. I don't know. There's got to be some kind of fair launch distribution. Because other than that, I don't know. So that's out there. Let's take a look. Hex. Yeah, I did some trades last night. I did all right. Like I didn't sell my whole positions. You know, I followed the most pump. I got on that. I dropped a bag in the pump down here before right here. I went crazy. Was able to sell off. I have my bags I'm gonna hodl. My trading wallet, I wanted to get it beefed up to buy the next dip and to hold it long term. But even Teddy Bear recovered. I mean, I can't look at Teddy Bear and be like, it's recovered until it goes to a new all-time high. Obviously, like it's up a little bit from going down, but it's going to suffer the consequences of RH making a pump tires and most is going to be the top, and also Pump, maybe even Trump. Look at OG Pumpers went back up. This is the first one I got into that got wrecked, right? I got in and got wrecked. And then the other pumpers, like I guess the Dev Almighty's, like shady people got out, and maybe he even dumped. I'm not sure. And now the OG one's going up. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. But the token we want to talk about today, if you're in R2R, most of you guys in R2R are like head over heels with Finvesta. Okay. This right now is the token in R2R. Everyone is like, this is printing. We want to take a look how long it's been around. 1 year and 7 months. And Pulsechain, it's been around a long time. It's got like an ecosystem of tokens. And it's just one of those plays that everyone right now is figuring out, micromanaging, collecting rewards, how to collect the rewards, how to even get your rewards for cheaper between wallets like Rabby Wallet and MetaMask. Like, I've never had an issue with Rabby Wallet with the gas, but maybe it could be cheaper on MetaMask. Some are saying I'd have to look closer, but either way, to be able to be collecting some, rewards is awesome. Oh, here we go. So Cyphex is he is in R2R primarily with a few other members talking about this. It's got Mixer, Remember, Beast, 3% ROI daily. So let me add Remember to the watch list, because remember, it's an ecosystem of tokens. This is the one right here. And then it's got, what was the other one he listed here? It's also got Beast. So people are loving it. People are absolutely loving it. And, I see the excitement during a time where Pulsechain has been very like, me. So Beast, 1 month, 27 days. Is that the one? I'm hoping it's the one. But let's go check out where everything stems from Finvesta. Right? We're going to pull up the website, just take a deep dive, take a look what they got going on here. And we're going to do like a short review. But this is the hot one right now. Yes, that's the one. Perfect. Appreciate you confirming. So welcome to Finvesta. So the first thing you got to know, guys, 4% burn tax plus 1% Finvesta reflections go back to the holders. Deflationary design exposed to PRC20 wave theory. All right. We'll click into the DApp in a second here. Let's just take a look at some other pieces of information. Contract address. I'll put the website in the chat here. You guys could go. Look at, we got another person in there printing. Yeah, everyone's talking about how it's printing. Everyone seems to be like really, really excited and involved, and like head over heels with the making some money. So we got about 1,200 holders, 100,000 locked liquidity, average rating 4.8, active users of thousands for now it says, and a token carefully thought out that sets to satisfy your ideals about finance and make money matters as fun as it should be. So here are the different tokenomics, I guess one would say. Deflationary. 1% of the token tax is distributed back to the holders. Check our reflections mechanisms for more info. BFF synergy. So directly involved in designing systems for Pulsechain community with buyback bots that are funded by leveraged ARB bots. All right. Dev lockup. There's 290,000 Fin was locked away long-term to improve loyalty and maximize Finvesta's successful rate. It was a stealth launch. If you want to know what happened at the beginning of the time. Run and burn. We burned 83% of supply. Gathered strong diamond hand holders before making our partnerships and tokenomics public. And then the reflections. So 5% tax applied on every transaction. 4% tax is sent to dead wallet, and 1% gets distributed to all the token holders proportional to their holdings. So it's burning a lot of tokens. Like burning a lot of tokens. All right. Let's see. OG Web Chef is best dev on Pulsechain, and OG Web Chef is getting deserved shout out. The most benevolent man I've met in crypto space. These printer contracts are filled to pay yield for years. Look at all the positive energy coming out from these guys. Mixer, we'll bring that up too. Address there. Remember the 5th of November. I think Finvesta is over 90% burned now. Wow. And then you got Beast Token. So there's a lot of different tokens to this ecosystem. Let's go select the DApp really quick. And like I said, everyone is like thrilled to be in this and is enjoying it. So as far as like Pulsechain, look across the map, right? And people are like, upset about the prices. Things are pumping and dumping. But when it comes to this ecosystem here with Finvesta, all of the R2R VIP group members are in here figuring out what they need to do to position themselves and how to print, how to collect, when to collect, how things are operating. And it's creating like that exciting environment via DApp too. So what is finance on fire? So that's FinFire. Finance on fire is what they refer to it as. 3% buy, sell, transfer, 1% Finvesta rewards, 1% buy and burn BFF Infinity, 1% self burn to offset inflation. And then they have the smart contract that allows for buyback of any PRC20 token we set before or after deployment. All right. The starting supply is 369 with APY from daily inflation of 0.76 tokens, hard cap at 555K total. Exposure to PRC wave theory systems to create passive income with automated volume price appreciation from hyperinflation. SSS for Finfire with more SSS at a later date. And I guess there's farms here too as well. I don't know too much about the farms. Doesn't look like a whole lot. 130,000. A lot for the ecosystem. Like this is before things get popping and more people join, right? We have now minted 541K Finfire. The people here early that understand the mechanics are going to be the ones that are going to just bazooka the gains, right? Especially when Pulsechain turns around. Mixer returns with 15K in money. Last week, 363.87 FinFest, so that's 5,337. 1 week printer price, 136% plus. 1 week ROI is 87.23. Woohoo! Finfair about to be minted out of the farm. Man, I guess maybe too late for Finfair. OG Web Chef, most benevolent dev in the game with real rewards for holding long term. Everyone loves this guy, right? So when you get your community, when you make your community happy, you can do some big things. We should probably go to the docs here. I'll put this in the chat. This is important to read so you understand the mechanics behind everything and what, while you're making the decision. But this is the docs page, right? Where did I just click at? Where am I? Right here. You can verify all the tokenomics of each token, right? Verify all the tokenomics of what's happening in the pairs. There's a lot of interesting factors going on here. You just got to do your research. You got to do your research. And right now, my research was just seeing what people were doing, trying to buy and understand, and collect the rewards, and the rest is history. But you got to verify your contracts too for the tokens. Make sure you have all that. So there's much more to it. It seems to be like a completely somewhat complex system, but once you nail it, and you figure out what you got going on here, I think you're going to be a happy camper like the rest of them, because that's all I keep seeing is good things. People are printing. Let's see. Has all printer info, etc. PulsePup has a rad chart dev is based and tight with Finvesta dev. Okay. So I guess there's some, communities that are, tight knit with each other. Don't forget to follow them too on Twitter. right? This is the sleeper because a lot of people are not talking about this. This is when you want to be a part of it, right? Before like all the big names start talking about it. I feel like in a week's time, there's going to be more people getting involved with this. Look at Show Gates. He's even talked about, looks like something in relationship to this. Is this the, I don't know if this is related to the project, but they reposted something about Show Gates. So there's some eyes on it. There's people that know. But you got to learn it, right? Like when you approach something like this, you start to get kind of, overwhelmed. It could be, one of those things that you just look past, intimidated by. Start off with your Finvesta, right? Get into that. If you feel like it, not financial advice. You work your way, figure out Mixer. I don't even know the supply of Mixer, but I see Mixer and I go, okay, it's a penny. That's cheap. People are probably like, oh, well, what is Mixer? Looks like this total supply is going to be 5.5 billion. Mixer. $5.5 million market cap, 8.3 liquidity. So to me, I'm like, okay, if I buy Mixer, low liquidity, small market cap, that could take off. Right? Remember, same thing, low liquidity, low market cap, more eyes get on it, takes off. Same thing. See, the market cap's crazy high here on Beast, but market cap doesn't mean anything. Liquidity's super low. That means price go up, like Richard Hart says. Did we take a look at Finvesta? 160,000 liquidity, 15.9. It's early. It's like early in the morning. Early. Sorry, I was on the wrong page. This is early morning status, like 15.9 market cap, 159 liquidity. Right, and then we looked at Mixer, 5.5, 8 point. Like these could easily take off with some new eyes. It's crazy. So it's it's been around a year, but it's getting traction now, and people are starting to talk about it. What do you think about Nexion? It retraced a lot from all-time high. Do you think it's a chance to come back to make new all-time highs? I got in touch with the developer. He told me he was willing to do a live stream with me. I was like, great. I gave him a day, and he ghosted me. He made it clear he didn't want to come on camera and show his face. I'm like, okay, we both don't have to show our faces. And then he disappeared. So to me, I was like, you had the momentum of the price. You could have done the interview with just your voice the very next day. So, like, if you don't take yourself serious, I can't do it for you. So when he returns and says, hey, let's do it, I'm open arms. Finvesta is the biggest LP for BFF. Okay. I get what you're saying. You have to dive into the LP pools. It can go down just as fast as it goes up with low LP. Yeah, that's the thing about cryptocurrency. Volatility is the price you pay for mad gains, right? But there ain't a whole lot of liquidity, right, to make sense for someone to do a massive sell-off. When it gets to like 500,000, then you'll see, big sell-offs. But you're earning during that time to try and offset that. That's the game plan. It's not just watch the LP with Pulsechain for most tokens from OG Web Chat. It's not just to watch the LP. I'm just saying the LP is low, so that means you can still get some volatility, ups and downs. I hope you get to interview the dev. He is awesome. Which dev? Are you talking about Neon? Neon checked out. If the Finvesta dev wants to do an interview on Open Arms, have him hit me up. Check here often. Team Fin, what's going on? The thing with these printers is that with some of them, you earn your initials back within 2 to 4 weeks. So price and market cap's not relevant. Yield is the most relevant. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Everyone's making their ROI and happy with that. OG Dev, I'll ask if he's willing to. Yeah, he doesn't have to show his face. We just do an interview, give it exposure, explain, what I need to know to make the most or position myself in the best way possible and educate people. OG Web Chef is the dev of Finfire and Finvesta. Yeah, I would love to interview him. That'd be great. That'd be great. Then we can start sending Finvesta mailers, huh? Richard Art. Good old Richard. Send some stuff in the mail. Send some literature in the mail. I remember when I did phone jobs for a long time, and a lot of them used to do mailers, and they even gave that up. They're like, hey, this is not the way for marketing. It was just a complete waste. So I mean, that was like a real old strategy. Might as well just put hacks in the newspaper, right? See how many hits you get. I don't know. I don't know. But we're at the 40-minute mark tonight, about 9 p.m. PST. We will do members only live stream. I need to figure out what's going on with my pump fund. Look at my pump. Look at my pump fund. It doesn't work. My antivirus kicks in, and it doesn't let me view anything. It'll let me see this. I don't know if they're doing updates or anyone can confirm what's going on, but my antivirus goes off now, so maybe I have to just adjust that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out by tonight or at some point. So don't forget to pound the like button. We got to do like a quick little review on Finvesta. Go do your research. Check it out. Till next time, we shall do it again. Yeah, dog.
Lady of the faucet, just get it.
It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. Got my call from the R2R. Farmers going up, Brody, check the chart. In the loots, buying all these plots. Thomas G and Mike got the chat on lock. With a drip and pause. Got these dogs and pigs, farm me, I'm ready to score. Got me a bag of the rich and hard, I think I need more. Group got me in the wave, now I'm swimming the shore. Now I'm up to the core. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, back to riches. It's R2R, it's R2R. Back to riches, just back to riches.